Hello, dear students, to the biology class. In these sessions, I want to explain neurons, structures, functions, and the type of neurons in the nervous system. This is, let me take a pointer. In these figures, you can see a typical shape of neurons. What's the neurons? Neuron is a specific or a spatial cell make our nervous systems. The nervous systems or nervous tissue is made up of cells called neurons. Each neuron has many parts in its structures. One of the most parts of a neuron is cell body or soma. The inside or within of cell body, we can see nucleus and other organelles this here. From cell body or soma originates two types of extensions. One of them is called dendrite. Dendrite usually short and branched extensions. Dendrite receive impulses from other cells and send to cell body. Cell body process the impulses and send to the other extensions. It's called axons. Axons usually single or one extensions and long extensions. The end of extensions, we can see another subtype of branches called axon terminal. In this figure, you can see another cells called Schwann cell or oligodendroid cell. The Schwann cell is located the peripheral nervous system, but oligodendroid cell is found in the central nervous system. Their actions or function, these cells, is produce or making myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is an insulator electrical sheath that we can see around the axons or dendrite. In these figures, we can see mainly myelin sheath just around the axons. These cells wrapped around the axons and produce myelin sheath, but you can see some point in the length of axons these points, that there is not any myelin sheath. This point is called node of Ranvier. These figures illustrates the features and structures of neurons in detail, more details. Dendrite, you can see dendrite, axon, soma, nucleus, and in these figures you can see the particles of soma or structures of soma in more details. One of the most important organelles in the soma is called nucleus. The inside of nucleus we can see genetic material, genetic substance, DNA, and its related proteins. The inside of the nucleus fills from a liquid called nucleoplasm. Another structures, the inside of nucleus is called nucleolus. Nucleolus is a specific structure that make the produce of ribosomes. The inside of cytoplasm, we can see different organelles. One of the most organelles is mitochondria. Mitochondria producing vital energy. What's the vital energy? Vital energy is called ATP. The cell used from ATP energy to perform different function of cells. One of most structure the inside of soma is skeleton or a skeletal cell. A skeletal cell or cytoskeleton made up of two specific protein called microfilament and microtubules. A skeletal cell protects from cell body or extension, dendrite and axons, and will get the cell specific shape. Here you can see a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum has many ribosomes. These ribosomes making protein, and these proteins modifying and packing by endoplasmic reticulum. Here Golgi apparatus has specific functions to modifying packing and producing different enzymes such as lysosomes. The point of soma here, the point of soma, which axon arise here or extend out of a cell body is called axon hillock. Axon hillock here, the specific point, the originate or the first point of axons that initiate or started impulses or axon or action potentials. This is another type of neurons. You can see dendrite, nucleus, axons, and myelin sheath, node of Ranvier. In this shape, you can see, addition to this, directions of impulses. Impulses, nerve impulse or nerve message. Nerve message or nerve impulse is electrical message. The electrical message move or travel the length of neurons in one directions, unidirections, from dendrite to cell body. After that, go to axons and arrive the synapses or axon terminal. Different neurons in the nervous tissue communicate with each other. The communication different neurons in the tissue is called synapses or synapse. Here you can see synapse, one neurons located before synapse. This neuron called perisynaptic cells, and other neurons which is located after synapse is called postsynaptic cells. The directions of nerve impulse will be happens during the length of presynaptic cells. After that, it passes from synapse to the postsynaptic cells. Thank you so much for watching and taking your time in